In the work that we do, the connection we have with a family, well, it can be the single most important factor for success. Today, we're going to dig into a framework that's all about transforming those connections, taking them from just simple interactions to really powerful, lasting partnerships.
It's a feeling we've all had, right? That gap, that distance that just seems so hard to cross. But what if we could stop seeing it as a gap and start seeing it as a space where we can build a really sturdy, welcoming bridge? So this disconnect, this river between us, it isn't imaginary. It's carved out by some very real challenges. I'm talking about the parent who's working two jobs and has absolutely no time for a conference, or the language barrier that turns a simple update into this huge, complex translation. Or maybe it's just that lingering mistrust from a bad experience they had in the past. And this brings us to a really crucial distinction. We often ask for family involvement, right? But that can feel, well, transactional. Kind of like just signing a permission slip or showing up to an event. Engagement, though, that's relational. It's a total shift in mindset where we see families as genuine partners in a shared mission. It's really the difference between just handing someone a ticket and shaking their hand.
And these are the currents that make that river feel wider and faster. Time constraints aren't just about busy schedules. They're a barrier to building any kind of real rapport. A cultural misunderstanding isn't just awkward, it can accidentally signal disrespect. And every single one of these barriers, if we don't address them, just reinforces that separation and makes a true partnership feel completely out of reach. So why put in all this effort to build that bridge? I mean, what does success actually look like on the other side? Well, the outcomes aren't just nice-to-haves. They are absolutely fundamental to the well-being and success of the children we serve.
It's as simple and honestly as profound as this. When we work with families, not just for them, children thrive. This partnership becomes a safety net, a support system that lifts them up in their schoolwork, helps them navigate their emotions, and builds their social confidence. And that success, it isn't abstract. We see it in real, tangible, measurable ways. You see it in the student who's suddenly more motivated to come to school because their parents feel welcome there. You see it in the development of their social skills and in the resilience to bounce back from a setback, all because they have this consistent team cheering them on both at school and at home.
Okay, so if that's the destination, how do we get there? This is where the practical toolkit comes in. This course is designed to give you the specific strategies and frameworks you need to build those bridges one strong connection at a time. The whole framework is a really clear, step-by-step process. It starts with the absolute foundation, building genuine trust. From there, we move into communicating with empathy and using practical strategies to overcome those barriers we talked about earlier. And the final step? Learning to co-create, to move beyond just telling families the plan and actually building solutions with them. That way, everyone's voice is heard and valued. Now, a key tool in this kit is what we call culturally responsive communication. And this is so much more than just avoiding the wrong words. It's about approaching every single interaction with humility and a genuine curiosity, recognizing that a family's definition of success or support might be totally different from our own. And that's a strength to be understood, not a problem to be solved. And that leads to this really profound shift in perspective, the strengths-based approach. So often, our systems are designed to find deficits, right? To look for problems. This approach completely flips the script. It teaches us to start by asking, what is this family already doing well? What knowledge and skills do they bring to the table? When we see families as resourceful and capable, they become true partners. So ultimately, this course is more than just a set of tools. It's really an invitation to step into a new role, to start seeing yourself as that vital connection point, a true bridge builder for your community. I love this idea, step beyond basic communication, learn to build bridges that last. That's the core invitation, isn't it? It's a call to move beyond the temporary fixes and surface-level chats, and instead to invest in relationships that are strong enough to weather challenges and truly support children for years to come. This is your opportunity to gain the confidence and the skills to forge those powerful, positive partnerships. So the final question isn't just, are you ready to start building? But maybe, what's the very first stone you're going to lay?